Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with a home game against Spurs. I've literally, not just woken up, but I've not been awake for long, so I'm kind of half asleep still. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to be playing at home against Spurs. I don't know what I'm expecting out of this match. If you didn't see the last match, we took on Nottingham Forest and we got a 4-2 victory at the City ground. I would like not to concede those two goals, but I think it's just going to be inevitability that we concede goals this season. But with the two wins we've got now against Manchester City and against Nottingham Forest, we've helped ourselves at the table a little bit. Got ourselves into more of a favourable position. We're now 12th instead of being, I think it was bottom at one point, so that's always a improvement. And we seem to be doing the best out of any of the promoted teams. Burnley and Nottingham Forest are in the relegation zone. Crystal Palace are in the relegation zone. Manchester United haven't won a game all season as well, so we're doing better than them as well, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad really, but it's something anyway. Manchester City, the last Premier League champions, are down in 8th. We beat them, so that kind of helped us. I'd hurt them. But at the top, we've got Arsenal and Chelsea who haven't lost or even drawn a game yet. We've got Spurs today who are in 5th, so that's going to be a challenge. They're another team that's undefeated, and I don't know if they'll be defeated after this game, but we'll give it our best shot. Haaland's goal settles Nottingham Forest defeat. Haaland's effort on goal helped his team grab a 4-2 win against Nottingham Forest. Decent. Club news. Any club news? No, not currently. That's fine. So I'm going to be recording a couple more of these. I'm going to try and maybe bulk record a few since there's going to be WrestleMania predictions coming up very, very soon. And that's going to take up a lot of time, especially since I don't know where the matches will be on the card or what night they'll be on or even what matches will be due to this whole coronavirus pandemic. So there'll be a lot of time spent on that. So I'm going to try and bulk record, I think, a couple of these. We're just going to go with the best team for this one because we need the best team for this one as we're against Spurs. They're going to have a hell of a team. I don't know if they're still going to have Harry Kane. But my bets are that they... I actually don't remember if he got transferred or not. I don't know who that is up front. Or who that is, sorry, for their team. It might not even be a striker. Just going to put all the goal news on. So we've got Lafont in goal, Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the full-backs, Hennessy and Tadebo as the centre-backs, Tielemans as the centre midfielder, Dembele on the left mid-spot, Carbonero on the right mid-spot, Greenwood in centre attacking mid, Haaland and Hlošek up front, except we've got one big return that's going to happen. And I really want to start him, but we're going to have him on the bench, and it will be that Diogo Jota will be on the bench for this one. I don't want to throw him in too quickly in case he gets bloody injured again, which he will do eventually anyway, because it's Diogo Jota and apparently he's injury prone as fuck. He's had 3 injuries since he joined this club. So we'll see what happens there, but that's going to be the team. Hopefully we can record an incredible victory. We do have Harry Kane to go against now. It's changed the player who it was before, so Harry Kane still is the Spurs. But we'll see what happens. We've already beaten one Premier League top 6 team. Granted, we've lost to 2 of the others, but that's beside the point. We've beaten one top 6 Premier League team, and not only the top 6 Premier League team, we've beaten the champions, which I think is a big statement. Okay, I can't even fucking... There we go. Why did I struggle with that so much first time? No, it's 2 now, fucking sick. Oh, I missed the goal, whatever. Thought I missed the goal there, but I did. Let's load into our 7th Premier League fixture of the season. Not an incredible start from ourselves, but not the worst either now that we've got some wins going. But I think it's going to be a point now where we've rolled a little bit of success, and now we're going to go back down to the depths of loss and disappointment, because even though we are a good team, even though we've got a good side, Spurs have probably a better side, and also they are a top 6 team in real life and in game at the moment. They are 5th. Adam Hlošek is a player to watch. I was thinking of rotating him out, and I remembered he actually has scored quite a few recently. Incredible performance against Rosenborg in the Europa League, and a pretty good performance as well, I believe, against Nottingham Forest in the last Premier League game. So I really want to rotate him out when he's getting some goals for the squad. I think Spurs have a new debuting goalkeeper. I saw that was one of the news stories. I think it's Lecointe or Lecoimte or something like that. Don't know the exact name. I couldn't be sure, but Spurs have a new debuting goalkeeper. Harry Kane, the captain, of course, still. But some of those players look brand new. Some of the players look like regens, if I'm being honest. But we're going to see our squad first. So we've got Lafont, as you know, Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Hennessy, and Hakimi. Kellermans, Carbonero, Dembele, Greenwood, Haaland, and Hlošek. Now Spurs lineup. Fernando Pacheco, Moira Boaza, I know Romagnoli, I know Mendy, I know Sissoko, I know Paredes. I know those three. And I know Harry Kane. There's a rumour that they're going to start with a new goalkeeper, but he's on the bench, which is interesting. But what scares me about this fucking team is they've still got so much quality, and Dani Olmo is one of the best young midfielders in the game. And I was hoping to sign him or maybe do something with him, but Spurs got there first. Wan-Bissaka, Carbonero, into Haaland. I'm going to get me a tackle because I'm surrounded by Spurs players. I'm going to sit forward and concentrate here. This is going to be a difficult one. Soler tackled by Dembele. Haaland, Hlošek. Carbonero, can he get through? Not quite. Good insertion by Mendy. Seems to have swapped Manchester City for Spurs. Olmo now versus Wan-Bissaka. Olmo wins. Hennessy though heads away. Not fully away though because it's still there for Olmo. Oh, once again headed away by Todibo. Not fully away though, but it's blocked by Hennessy. I believe it was blocked by Hennessy. It might have been blocked by one of his own men. I think it was actually. I thought at first it was blocked by Hennessy, but it looked like it was blocked by a Spurs man instead, which is perfectly fine for me. I will not complain. Okay. Not the best start against Spurs, but we haven't conceded yet, so I suppose I could take that as a positive. Lafont now with the goal kick. Aiming towards Greenwood, which is an interesting target. Just as soon as it's not going to get to said target. Because the high Paredes. The quality of Spurs is going to be an issue to deal with today. Just how we deal with it is what we do here. How we deal with it is how we get on with this game, I think. There was a goal happening there, but I couldn't pay any attention to it because I'm trying to defend for my life right here. Dembele brings it away after a tackle from Hakimi. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka now getting it from Tielemans, and I tried to thread Carbonero through it, but I think that was an impossible ball the entire time. I shouldn't have gone for it.
Now Mendy. Dani Olmo with it. That's how to flummox the opposing defender.
Olmo. Blocked by Wan-Bissaka, who won't win the header. And the cross isn't too bad either. Lafont, can you do something with that, please? Thank you. Holy shit. Our defending header there was awful. I've got fully panicked there. I'm not even going to lie to you. You can probably tell in my voice. Carbonero's going for a big run here, but it's not going to work out for us. So I have to bring it back with Haaland.
Here's Tielemans.
Tielemans onto Greenwood. Onto Hlošek. Holding out for Greenwood. 1-0 Bradford City. Are you kidding me? Mason Greenwood seems to be finding his goal-scoring shoes again. Hlošek held up amazingly for Greenwood. Full credit to Hlošek there for holding off the Spurs players. Look at this. The Spurs player coming from behind, but Hlošek able to keep him off, and Greenwood able to compose himself and slot it past Fernando Pacheco in the Spurs net. And I don't want to like jinx it too early, but I think this career mode might be coming good for us on legendary difficulty. I haven't changed anything on the settings. I'm just getting lucky, I think, at this point. My defence and my keeper finally seem to be working out for me. I'll say that now, and they'll go and score 4. But at the moment, we've got a lead over another top 6 side. thinking, and on world class this has been difficult enough, but to put us up to legendary, now we're starting to find our fucking groove. It's making me happy.
21 minutes played, 1-0.
We're not going to win every game. We're probably going to lose more than we win still, but the fact that I'm getting some sort of result at the moment is making me happy. Olmo on that left hand side is pissing me off. The fact that he's good, obviously. Carbonero comes in and blocks, and it's going to be a throw-in. Mendy, almost offside, mate.
He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Hey, K60 Sobel, welcome back. Almost just offside, just past Wan-Bissaka there. It's good news for me. Todibo going to just deliver it short to Wan-Bissaka. Hopefully, don't mess this up in any way. Tielemans into Haaland. Is that Greenwood running over the top? It is, but it's defended away. I have no idea who the defenders are now. It used to be Alvaro and Vertonghen, but I'm pretty sure they got transferred away. I think it's Regens who are the defenders now. They did say them in the lineup, but I don't remember their names, so not good. Anyway, Tielemans to Greenwood to Haaland. Oh, that's a heavy touch that needs to be taken there, to be honest with you. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I don't know if it's an automatic feature or what. Talisca, oh, some great passes coming through from Tottenham here, and I don't know if I've got really the equipment to deal with this. I do. Todibo blocks Paredes' pass. Corner to Spurs. We still have a lead here. They could opt to go for the short corner here, which is what they are doing. Dani Olmo should be okay. I was hoping it would be a catch, but it was at least some contact from Lafont to get it away. That was quite a hard-ball catch, so I'll give him that. As long as the ball's not end up in our net, which it probably will in this next corner, knowing my luck. But as long as the ball doesn't end up in our net, I'm fine with it. Talisca on the corner for Spurs.
And over comes the corner.
I think it's headed away. It was headed by someone. I think it was Harry Kane who actually got the last touch. I thought maybe Todibo got in there first, but no. Haaland was there as well, but Kane was at the front and got the header way off target. Nothing for Hakimi to worry about on the line, and nothing for Lafont to worry about in goal, so not too shabby there. We've got away with it a little bit. We by no means are going for a dominant win here against Spurs. We're just going for a win.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession,
I think
but they won't mind.
this season we'll try and go for just like lucky wins. Next season we'll try and build on the team a bit and maybe go for more, you know, not dominant wins, but more wins that are easier to get, I guess. Haaland, Ploshek's somehow got it through here. Saved by Pacheco. It came off a Spurs man and fell into Ploshek's path. I thought the pass wasn't going to get through originally, but it did work out in the end, and Pacheco pushes it off the pitch for a corner. And we could have been 2-0 up against Spurs there, and Spurs are in serious trouble of losing their undefeated streak. Adam Ploshek going to be on the corner here. Let's see if we've got to aim for. Haaland, I need to move you in, and I need you to move a little bit further, mate. That works fine. That doesn't work too fine, no. Header was from Haaland. Just didn't really have the accuracy. I aimed for Haaland intentionally there, fully intentionally. I was hoping he'd move in a little bit, but he didn't, and it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So with Harry Kane missing a header at one end, Haaland misses a header at the other. And we go again here. Headed on to, I think it was headed on by Harry Kane, but it's only gone to Wan-Bissaka. Carbonero to Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka making a hell of a run here, long busting, some would say. Wan-Bissaka picking out Carbonero, turn, cross, shoots. Oh, I think his defender's got the touch there. I'm feeling a bit more positive with this team though. It doesn't feel like I'm struggling as much anymore. I mean, I am struggling, don't get me wrong, it's just, it feels a bit easier. Lafont's finally decided he's going to be a goalkeeper. My defence are actually doing something. Seems to be okay for now. Ploshek. This time for Hakimi.
Not fantastic
Interesting
defending.
target.
Let's see if it helps
Hakimi
the
again.
opposition.
Can't really get
A
anything
very
through there.
good
There's so many
challenge.
players there
The
for
goal
Spurs,
has
and
been
now,
scored in the Watford
oh
game.
boy,
Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a
but there's
goal
no
for
counter here.
Watford. 42 minutes played. 1-1.
I just
Regular
hope there's no
updates
big
from
counter
Alan
attack here.
McInally
Hopefully we
along
can
the
do
way.
enough to stop this.
Sissoko.
We've got most of our players back now, so it seems to be
Mendy.
fine. But I wouldn't
Danny
bet
Olmo.
against them still getting through anyway, because they're
Patience
Spurs,
enough
and they've got the
build-up.
quality.
Can they carve out a chance?
Olmo.
And
I knew he
Scope
was
for
going
the
to be a
cross.
problem, and he's being
Insufficient
exactly that
control
really,
of
but a
the
catch from
crossing front,
Lafont.
you've got to say.
Greenwood going to get the throw here from the goalkeeper.
Electronic board.
Thought I thought I passed it off, I
And
should
we're
say.
gonna have a minimum of 4
Apparently
added
it's
minutes.
not. 4 minutes of added time here at the end of the first half. I'm assuming, I think I've realised why I'm getting so much injury time. It's because I never skip the cutscenes,
Relentless high pressing.
which
Let's
is
see
fine,
what they
I
have in
guess. I
store
can
for
take
them
that.
on the break.
Greenwood down to Carbonero. Mendy's going to get outpaced here unless he's somehow picked up pace.
Continues to make hay. Fine cross into
Ploshek.
the middle.
Oh my god, this Bradford City team is giving me
They're doing everything in their
chills.
power to make sure they're not pegged
We're now
back.
2-0 up at half time against Spurs. Gone is the Bradford City that choked every game and got smashed by Everton, Southampton and Man City in the Carabao Cup. And here is the Bradford City team that seem to be doing something now in the Premier League. Carbonero, usually that would be for Haaland, but Ploshek went there instead, and it absolutely worked out like a peach. He got in front of the defender and he heads it in just on the stroke of half time.
Well, his players have
And I'm
followed his
starting
every command
to
and
regain
so
my
the coach
confidence
must
in
be
this team.
delighted.
I'm starting to re-enjoy career mode. Third goal now for Adam Ploshek in the Premier League.
Well, a second goal for them
And that
here.
will probably be half-time. Right on the stroke of half-time, we managed to make it 2-0.
And so
What
it is,
the hell is
broadcast
going on
story
here at the
has
Valley
been written.
Parade?
Well, even the best can have their struggles,
Harry
and that
Kane's having a
certainly
bad day at the
applies
moment. He's
to
had
Harry
one
Kane,
shot and it's been
who's
off
been a
target.
long way from his best league.
Spurs
Yeah, he's had
captain
quite a bit of
not really
ball, but he's
showing
not done it in the right
his,
areas. His
well,
teammates have
his
got
brilliance,
to get
really.
the ball to his feet. He needs the right ball in the middle of the danger zone where he comes alive normally.
And now they get the ball rolling.
Alright, so
Greenwood.
half-time. Let's take a look at the stats. There's around the grounds anyway. Brighton beating Arsenal, or Arsenal beating Brighton I should say. Nottingham Forest winning a game. Holy shit, record that. They haven't won a game yet. Crystal Palace losing again, unfortunately for them. Everton winning, Watford drawing, Fulham, Liverpool playing later. Take a look at the stats at half-time. Look at my stamina from my team actually. Nobody seems to be losing stamina that quickly, which is good. Very good. 5 shots, 3 on target for us. 2 shots is 1 on target for them. 45% possession for us. 55% possession for them. We haven't been doing that badly. So I'm just doing I'll do something on my phone quickly. Won't be a second. Bear with me. I'm looking into the second half. Okay, right, sweet. Let's head into the second half. I'm going to make any substitutes at half time. It might have been a wise idea to, since we've got Villarreal next, but we'll do that towards like the hour mark maybe, and when I know we've actually got this in the bag, because I still think 2-0 is not a good enough lead here in the Premier League at the moment for me anyway.
Very good refereeing to let the play flow.
Dembele,
Dembele, a glorious
about to make it
chance.
3, no,
Not the
Pacheco.
easiest of situations
I wanted
for
to
the
switch it
keeper.
onto my right foot, but if I tried to switch it, the defender would have got me 100%. So I decided to take a shot and hope, and it wasn't a bad shot in the end, but it was always going to be saved by Pacheco. Now, corner. Do we deliver it in once again by them, Ploshek? I'd love if Haaland just moved forward a little bit.
And finding
There we
it
go.
into the area.
Ah, the keeper's out to
Punched
it though.
away.
Pacheco punches
Let's go
away.
to
Carbonero can't
McInally
win
now
the,
because
can't keep
there's
the
been a
ball.
goal in the Southampton match. Alan.
It's a third goal for
Southampton are having a
Southampton.
hell of a season, I'm not going to lie.
3-0.
Alan McInally.
They've
keeping
got
us
some
right
good
up
players,
date.
to be honest. They've got Lukaku, I can remember off my head.
Tottenham totally
Can't actually
controlling
remember all their
possession,
players,
but
to be
after
honest,
that,
but
it's
they
been
have got
disappointing. I'd
a
like
few
to
good
see them use
eggs.
those wide areas around the
Lukaku's
defence,
30
get
in his
round
career
them,
at this
I
point,
suppose,
but he's still
trying to go
banging them in
through
for
the
Southampton. He
middle.
got 2 past me when I was playing Southampton.
opportunity to
I mean, he's
deliver
not
the
out.
cross.
He's not out of his prime yet.
And the defender finding
Can we do something about it? Can we?
And this would reduce the
I
deficit.
can't believe
And this time
the way I
it's
can
in.
see goals on this game is absolutely ridiculous. It just is.
Well, here it is. How do you like him?
Wan-Bissaka heads it. I thought, oh, it's okay when the defender's got it. No.
Where were they all?
That's just how it goes sometimes in this career mode. I've not had the best season so far, but I've conceded some of the unluckiest goals I think I've ever conceded in a career mode. Harry Kane gets his third of the season. Gets one back for Spurs, but for real though, how am I conceding every single goal like off a rebound? I don't even concede good goals anymore. They're just rebound goals every time now.
Going well. And a goal has gone in at Goodison Park. Let's get details.
Ah, well, let's go to Dembele, not Greenwood.
Third goal for Everton.
We'll win the
56
corner.
minutes played, 3-1.
Many thanks, Alan.
The amount of times I've had rebounds and did not come back to me is ridiculous. But every time they have a rebound, it always seems to go back to their player. Fair play to them for getting back into the game, I guess, but
So the corner played into the box.
slightly
Missed
pissed
it
off,
clear.
I'm being honest. Dembele picks up the ball. Tadibo gets his ass absolutely tackled. It was a good tackle. I'm not disputing that. It's just I would like to maybe build another chance.
Anderson. Now
This is what I mean
Sissoko.
by 2-0 isn't a fucking
Sissoko.
good lead for me.
It's with
Because they'll probably go and
Anderson,
score an
Talisca.
equaliser very soon.
And let us quickly remind you about our Europa League coverage coming up from the group stage on EA TV. It's Bradford City against Villarreal.
Well, a super
Yeah, in
atmosphere of
case you
cup
heard that
football
wrong,
rarely lets you down.
I guess you didn't
Exciting
hear that
game
right.
that'll
We
be,
are
I'm
in the
sure,
Europa
Derek.
League group stages. Good tackle, I guess. We get the ball with Carbonero.
A lot to look
Flush
forward
check.
to on the Champions
Dude,
League
I can't
group
break a pass
stage
through right now.
here on EA TV live.
Borussia
It's
Dortmund
Tottenham
will be playing
Hotspur
Spurs next in the
facing
Champions League.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, break from league action for players. Always a good atmosphere when it's knockout football. Should be a great match, that.
Danny Olmo with it. Mendy keeping the ball moving.
Offside
He
against
has
Olmo.
been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
it can't
so
be my match.
sure,
I've
but
Wan-Bissaka
Mike has
all
got
over
a
him.
better view than
And
I have.
Hennessy always played him on, to be honest. If Hennessy had played him on, I think I would have lost my rag. But luckily, wasn't the case. Wan-Bissaka to Tadibo.
Todibo.
Good
Time
back.
for us to bring
Nice.
in Alan McInally because there's been a goal at Turf Moor. Alan, tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Burnley. 66 minutes.
Carbonero making a run.
Alan McInnally. with
There's
his
absolutely
finger on the
there's
pulse.
absolutely no way Paredes is catching up to me when I have that much
Wonderful
pace.
challenge and a
I'm
throw-in
not
coming
believing it.
up.
I would love to prefer it to Haaland, but I've got no option there after throwing it to Haaland, so I'm trying to wait for something. Ah, there we go. It's better. Oh, yeah,
What
okay.
happened there?
Carbonero wins the ball back at
Tielemans.
loose and then fucking continues to
Kane.
Tielemans loses it.
Now Sissoko. They have
This game is
space
such a
here,
struggle
Tottenham,
on
in an
Legendary.
attacking sense.
Like, it's hard enough against the bad teams, but when you come up against good teams like Spurs and City and Liverpool and Arsenal, like I have so far this season. Don't take it. Hennessy, all you need to do is just pass it off there without taking a touch. That's all you need to do, really, there.
And here's Talisca. Will he finish?
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Well, there it is.
So
Can
why
you believe this?
why do I never get any luck in this career mode?
They now find themselves level.
I mean, I got luck by going 2-0 in the first half, but that's not the point. Every single fucking time.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time.
Hennessy doesn't
From
take
that
a heavy
sort of
touch
range,
there,
there's only
then
one winner.
we fucking get that clear.
Well, the goal again.
And then the
albeit
near
from a
post
different
obviously is
angle.
overpowered every FIFA. And apparently our legendary teams seem to abuse
Well,
that.
you can see how happy the manager is.
Pochettino's
Shown
happy that his
real
team's
grit to
equalised
get back
anyway.
into this.
But I feel like the near post on every FIFA is just something that teams abuse. It's fucking annoying as hell.
Goals aplenty.
2-2 now here at the Valley Parade. Let's just not fuck this even more than we already have. I can't get a pass through to attack right now, so maybe the best thing to do is just defend.
Todibo. Not a good pass.
Or you can pass it to the wrong player and give him another chance.
Now that would be straightforward.
Buffon,
for any
thank
keeper.
fuck he gets there, or scream to be honest.
Dembele.
Well, it's been a
Dembele.
frustrating day for these
Ball
fans.
check.
They want the goal. They're urging their team
Dembele.
to attack.
Can't get past her because there's always someone there.
Anderson Talisca. Soler. Good use of the ball.
It's crazy how they pass on Legendary though. Every team is Barcelona. Oh, thank God for Wan-Bissaka. I honestly thought Lafont has fucked that for us there. I honestly expected Lafont to get touched to it somewhat. But, what was I wrong? Oh, you've got to be fucking me. I was going so quiet there because I wanted to concentrate on getting the goal, possibly the winner, but look how many Spurs players are around me. Holy shit. I should be happy with a draw against Spurs, I really should, but we've had more chances. Which is why I want to win, and I don't know why it's gone to Carbonero there, but they've headed against each other. Haaland can keep it in. Why is that Hennessy? Why is it Hennessy there? Soler versus Tielemans. Dembele. To Tielemans. Greenwood. Oh, Loschek, I thought you were going to make a run through. It's gone to Carbonero though.
A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis
Oh,
on getting
for
the ball
Christ's
forward.
sake.
Well, this
I
could
honestly feel we've been the better
pivotal.
team based on
It
chances,
might
and it's just
represent their last
not
chance
fucking
to
showing
get
us that.
in the dying moments.
We've got 4 minutes left to try and somehow steal a winner here. I suppose a draw is fine. The only thing I get if I lose, I will lose it. I will get mad.
And over comes the corner. Well, they have the goalkeeper to thank for the fact that this game is...
Dembele, oh, I tried a cheeky chip from range because the keeper was off his line, but he still got a hand to it. Fair play.
In the form of another corner.
But bloody hell, we deserve to have this lead. The answer is yes, in my opinion. We can't seem to get it. We had it and then we lost it. A lucky rebound goal for Harry Kane and a near post goal for Sissoko has made it a 2-all game now. Todibo, please. Oh no. Hennessy can't get a shot off. Could have been our last chance of the game. Wan-Bissaka keeps it in. Tielemans. Loschek. Greenwood. I couldn't get a shot off. Are you joking, bro? I thought it was the winner there. They win it off of this. I actually am so mad. Like, unbelievably. Pedence's got more pace than Wan-Bissaka. Apparently. Hennessy, just get it away. Honestly, I'll accept a draw. Can we get one more chance out of this? Nah, it's fine. 2-all. Oh, told you 2-0 wasn't safe. Well, at least we didn't lose. I honestly, personally feel it should have been 2-1, if anything. Because A, I'm biased, and B, Harry Kane's goal was a load of shite, but 2-all it is. I should be happy with a draw against one of the big dogs in the Premier League, but can't help but feel we should have won that. Anyway, Loschek and... Oh, I forgot who scored. Greenwood and Loschek for us, I think it was, and Kane and Sissoko for them. It's 1 point gained, but 2 points lost.
Greenwood passing it around, looking for the goal that would put...
It's just unfortunate, really. Let's see the stats. 9 shots for 6 on target for ourselves, 6 shots for 4 on target for Spurs, 44% possession for ourselves, and 56% for Spurs. So based on possession, Spurs should have won it, but based on chances and stuff, we should have won it. Loschek, man of the match, around 9.5. Carbonero with an 8.4 as well. Greenwood with an 8.2. Haaland really not having a day of it today. Talisca for them was their man of the match with an 8.8. 8.5 as well for Sissoko. Their other goal scorer, Harry Kane, only got 7.7 because the game knew that his goal was ridiculous. Anyway, into the post-match interview. Forest get their first point anyway against Burnley. Arsenal beat Brighton, so we might overtake them. I don't actually know where it puts in the league. We might still be 12th. We've got Europa League next, so We've seen the Europa League group stage table instead of the Premier League table. Yeah, sure. Well, nothing to split his two sides today. What did you make of the performance? First half, very good. Second half, fell apart a bit. Can understand the team's frustration. Yeah, it was disappointing. I thought we had our moments, certainly created enough chances to win that game, but that's football. I think that's probably the most accurate answer I could have given. When the Tottenham Hotspur equaliser came in the second half, did you hope to get back in front? Well, yeah. We aim to win each match. Of course, we play each game to win, and this was no exception. A lot of times we had the third there, but we didn't. Talisca was one of the best players in the opposition today. Is your inability to stop him the reason behind your failure to get a positive result against Spurs? He did alright. I wouldn't say he was a big problem, but just concentrate on what we can do there. I prefer to concentrate on what we can do better. There are areas of our game that need work, no question about it. Like, I don't know, keeping a win.
Thank you.
The font not falling to pieces whenever a shot comes at his goal would be a big help. Alright, well, we get a point against Spurs. It's nothing great, but it's not too bad either. I'll accept it. Hey Gaffer, I really appreciate you listening to me and letting me get out there to play well in form. Keep it up. I expect this type of performance every week. If you keep it up, you play certain starter. He's a certain starter anyway, but the only reason he gave me a message last time is because I gave him a break. God forbid I give a tired player a break. I didn't bring Jota on because I completely forgot. I apologise for that. We're going to start Jota in this Villarreal game though, just to ease him back into action. Mazapov's looking spicy, TBH, mate. I should probably bring him out the youth squad, but I'm not going to yet. Martensen, I probably shouldn't have brought out the youth squad either, but I did. So that's how it goes. He's looking decent as well. Don't know how to start him for this game, but I guess it's Villarreal, so it's still going to be difficult. If I beat Villarreal, and next is Galatasaray, I might start some of these players against Galatasaray. Yartsev almost getting 60. Mazapov almost getting 68. Martinson getting an F. At least in one of his drills he's getting an F. Yeah, we're going to move up to the Villarreal game. Are we going to get any messages or anything? No, we're not. We're going to get a press conference though. But before we do end the episode here, I want to see where our draw against Spurs puts us on the table. It'll probably just keep us in around the same place. So we're going to be on 7 points now. We are in 12th still, yeah. Our fucking goals conceded is horrible, but it's just the way it goes. At least we're scoring them as well. Like I said, we may have conceded as many as Nottingham Forest, or more now than Nottingham Forest, but we've scored as many as Spurs. So I'm taking that as a positive. Spurs still unbeaten, which unfortunately we couldn't stop, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Arsenal, Chelsea are mad. They just don't stop winning. And as for the bottom end, Crystal Palace just don't stop losing. Forest getting the first point. Leicester, Burnley and Man United on 2 points. At least we're not in the bottom 8. We're in 12th, which I guess is a decent position. But that's going to end another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we face Villarreal at the Valley Parade.